Hi, kitten. Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Hilka empath, and I just like having these little talks and the way I feel about things. Wanna come over and visit, Cotton? I just watched the last Star Wars. I cried. I cry a lot in movies and stuff like that. I'm an empath, man. I'm all about shadow, light, dark, shadow, the storylines I've been drawn to in my whole life. These movies came out when I was 3 years old, 1977. I grew up with them. I've always believed in energy and balance. The older I got, the more it became more clear to me. And those movies just support, it's what movies and music do. They support the feelings, emotions, and let you know what you know. Hopefully more and more people are watching some good stuff, not some hack 'em up, freaking blow 'em up, gross, low vibrational nonsense. I'm hoping people are tuning into watching all the Harry Potters and stuff like that. It's hard for me not to be jealous and envious. I got mom. We ain't never really been like real affectionate type family though. Not that we're not affectionate people. We're just not. I don't know. I don't know. It's not how we are. So, and I always kind of aspired to be, bought a big old house in Omaha when I lived out there. And I wanted to fill it up with people, just have people over, eat good food, play games, laugh, watch movies, hang out, Could never make it happen. Other people had their own lives and stuff, and I fill it up a time or two, but nothing anything substantial, so I moved out west. Yeah, it's still not happening, and I've been talking about the importance of finding your same freak tribe. A lot of it's my own darn fault. I am pretty particular as to who I keep company with, and the older I get, I'm only more particular, and I got Ma to look out for, and I've always been a cautious sort, because as long as I can remember, I've known people that have done terrible things, whether, and it's never from the people you see it coming from. It's always the people that you don't see it coming from. So I keep my circle small, but I think they did a good job. What am I going to disagree with? That's how the movie is. It turned out how it turned out. I might as well like it. I do like it. I did like it. I think it's interesting how the mother, and I think it's so cool when I see it, and it's in these storylines that play out on the big screen. They're no different than the storylines that play out in astrology. They're really not. They're playing out now, There's different times, that planets dance around in the sky, and because planets that represent different paradigms and motions, stuff like that. So sometimes the daughter and like mother dynamic is healing, and sometimes the father daughter or daughter father dynamic, and or has a potential, and as time passes and cycle goes, moves, and energy flows, these different storylines play out, and then people have free will to choose which course of action they're going to take, or if they're even going to take a course of action. Because sometimes, it's better just to leave things out of your life. Sometimes it's better to just leave things out of your life. But I feel hopeful. I feel super hopeful every day. Every day that passes, I'm. It's laughable. It's almost freaking insane. Just the idea of what the weather's been like. It's like every day it's been 51 and rainy, and at night it's like 35. Every day it's like Groundhog's Day like that. And it's really, I find it very funny because it's always around my birthdays when the weather starts getting nice. Birthday's April 9th. So it's like a tease kind of a thing, and I keep looking at my weather app, and it's like, yep, tomorrow it's going to be 52, and Low to 34. You know, oh, Saturday, 48. You know, it's just like, nope, not gonna get spring yet. But then Sunday, gonna get 56. We'll just skip ahead a couple days. Then middle of next week we're up to like mid 60s. You know, everything's all well and good now when it's rainy and cruddy where I live. The peace is met, peace is calm, things are calm. But when it starts getting nice and people want to get out, people are like, what are you doing out? Nothing's changed with this, you know. And because people want to spend money because they've been trapped with their family and their loved ones for weeks, so they got to get out and freaking retail therapy and hit those bars and stroke those egos because they haven't been able to live in their ego for 2 weeks, so their shadow is just raring to go. Because maniacal ego people, egocentric people, they have to have it stroked, man. They gotta have it stroked. If people aren't giving them attention, they like, I don't know, start doing weird stuff to entertain themselves. It's weird. People's psychology, man. I can see them coming. Yep. So, we'll see how zen people are getting, if they're all their yoga practices and traveling all around the world in their private jets to all these exclusive exotic places to drink their ayahuasca and lick their toads and have their spiritual journeys. Let's see if their journey up to this point is going to give them some peace and serenity. If they got to be shut in for, you know, a few months or so, God forbid, imagine a year. I'll be going on year 4 I've only left the house twice a week for going on 4 years. 3 years. 3 years for sure. Couple years schedule. But, yeah, my quarantine started a while ago. It's all part of the awakening. It's also part of this great spiritual awakening that's happening. People gotta look at themselves. Either they're gonna like what they see, or they're not. But you can't escape. You light or shadow. What do you feed? What master are you serving? The Sids or the Jedis? I've always been a Jedi. Minded, blind, heart type person. Don't really like the Sith type much, you know. Never believed might is right and all that stuff. So, what else? I'm gonna get up tomorrow, make some cookies. I made some butter today, and because I knew it was gonna be a low vibey day, and so and the weather is gonna be crappy, so I wanted to account for that. And you know what's cool, man? Every time I go to the store, there's stuff here and there, you know. I mean, the shelves empty here and there and stuff right there. It just whatever I need happens to be there. If I always just get what I usually get, you know, and I don't get more than I need, so that way somebody else can have what they need too. I don't need to be a hog. I don't need to make cookies for the rest of the year. I just need to make cookies for tomorrow, and all the ingredients I needed was there. So, sitting in gratitude today. It'd been kind of low. You know, I didn't want to do a video yesterday. You know, I just feeling the collective vibe, and it's just kind of staticky. When I think of static, you know, I think of static is potential without a place to go, with no direction. It's just all these ideas, nothing to focus it on. And I think of that as static, white noise. And a lot of people have a lot of energy and no place to direct it on. And for now, where I live, things are calm, things are cool, things are collective, because it's cool, it's rainy, you know. I think that there's people that are worried. I think that there's still a lot of fear in the climate, where I'm at, the 45th parallel. For now, it's warm, or it's cool. It's going to be interesting when things start warming up, though. I'll tell you that. Yeah. Anyway. So, just been hanging out. I got to meditate about there was a little time out in between there, but I got darn near probably freaking an hour, 45 minutes in meditate state. I'm super excited for April 4th. 4-4, there is a positive intention, light worker, freaking starseed, whatever, good person, all call, Jedi, whatever, all call, just lighthearted, just you got to set the intention of a higher dimensional earth and meditate with folks on Saturday about that, It's the time to resurrect the earth and bring it into a new dimension, a higher vibration, closer to the highest frequency that exists, which is love. If everybody was chill, just was like, hey man, what's up? How can I help you? Just helped each other, didn't hinder them, because they had something to prove, or egos and stuff like that. Man, if the whole world just ego deflated, they took this opportunity to look at themselves and find out what was really important to them, what they really valued in life. I mean, what I value in life is always being consistent. Mom, my dogs, my loves, my Mew, my kitty Mew Mew, my sense of humor, humor in general, actually. But I wouldn't be able to recognize humor if I didn't have it myself. So, good, my path. It's given me a colorful life and character. My gratitude. Life is good. Life is wonderful. There's a lot of beautiful things, aspects of it that I'm embracing right now, and that's all I'm really trying to focus on. I hope other people are trying to focus and situate on the positive. And if you're not, heck, I got a bunch of videos you can watch. Hope you have a rad evening. Peace. Oh, where'd my stop button?